Let's do it. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey, at the time of me filming this video, we are just a few days shy of Valentine's Day, or what I like to call Lover's Day. So naturally, I have a number of fragrances that I would love to recommend, depending on, what type of Valentine's Day you're trying to have. It don't matter if you spend the Valentine's Day with yourself, your friends, or your significant other. I got something in mind for you, okay? But before we get into my Valentine's Day lineup, you'll make sure that you are subscribed, and of course, make sure you hit that notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. After subscribing and turning those post notifications to all, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up because it's free and it really goes a long way to help support the channel and help us to grow. And last but not least, if you are interested in trying or buying any of the fragrance recommendations in today's video, to make sure you shop via any available links and or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps support the channel and you go buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, if you're interested in knowing my Valentine's Day recommendations, make sure you keep watching. Before we get into the fragrance recommendations for Valentine's Day, my lippy of the day is another OG matte color. This is Riri Boy, and real ones know this was Rihanna's collaboration with MAC from back in the day. And yes, I still have it because as long as you take care of it, it'll take care of you, okay? It's like a kind of purpley pink. I'm certain that they no longer make this color, but I'm sure they have something very similar. So I'll try to link that down below. As for my scent of the day, I am working from home, so you might see me peeking over here at my laptop. I just wanted to smell like a pretty princess. So I'm wearing New Obsession and New Addition to the fragrance collection, Amouage's Love Delight. Of course, you all know that I've been obsessed with this if you've seen recent videos, and we just added her in my most recent haul, which of course, if you haven't seen, it is linked up top. I'm going to include this as an honorable mention for Valentine's Day because it could absolutely work. This is pretty sweet and feminine. It's got some gourmand facets to it, a booziness as well. It's also got some kick to it from some ginger and some cinnamon. This makes me feel happy, it makes me feel pretty, and it garners compliments. So I'm going to include this as an honorable mention for Valentine's Day. I'm trying to give y'all a break from it, but just know that I'm absolutely in love with it, and it has love in the name. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. Again, at the end of the day is Amouage's Love Delight. This next one, I'm going to go ahead and get it out the way because I feel like this is going to be on everybody's Valentine's Day recommendations, and it's because it deserves it. Okay, it's warranted. Perfumes Delina Exclusif. I am not going to hold my bottle too close because y'all not going to be talking about me. My bottle is tore up, but that's because of how much I love this fragrance. This is just an undeniable rose masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. Get a little bit of fruitiness from some lychee. So you get a little tart, little pucker, if you will. Some really dainty feminine rose, some vanilla. And this one is definitely a more palatable Delina because it's not as sharp in the opening specifically as the original Delina. Now, the original Delina could absolutely be a perfect fit for Valentine's Day. And the rosé, honestly, all the Delinas, because you just smell like a woman with some money, a beautiful woman with some money that deserves to be pampered and cared for and treated like a princess. Super feminine and super potent fragrance that you do not have to overspray in order for it to be effective. This is one that not only lasts all freaking day, but garners compliments just about every single time I wear it. This is a crowd pleaser. It don't matter if you're going out with your friends, your family, or your significant other. Delina is not going to miss. There's not an occasion that Delina Exclusif does not fit, okay? So again, first in the lineup for Valentine's Day is Perfumes Delina Exclusif. Bottle is so embarrassing. Now this next one, I put it on the recommendations list even though we have a somewhat spotty past based solely off of how others have reacted to this fragrance on me, and this is newest release I should say, from Kayali. This is Yum Marshmallow. And yes, even though this just came out in December, we are like halfway through the bottle. And I still feel the same way. This scent is great when it's great, and it's gone when it's gone. Yummy, sweet strawberry milkshake. It's creamy, it's fruity, and it just smells girly and flirty and fun. I would definitely recommend if you're going on like a cute day date during Valentine's, or if it's your first date on Valentine's Day, because I've done that before. Now, even though the bottle is half gone, this is still relatively new to my collection. And I have to be honest in saying that this is not an absolute love for me, but every time I've worn it, even well after I can't smell it anymore, this has garnered compliments. There is no denying that this leaves an impression on people. And so for Valentine's Day, yep, this again is Kayali's newest release, Yum Marshmallow 81. Another one from Kayali that I had to include because of not only how it makes me feel, but because it was recently resurrected and is now permanent in the lineup, is Kayali's The Wedding Silk Santal. Need I say more? This gives you a little tickle, bubbly sensation from some champagne. It's like a fuzzy, kind of velvety, sweet nectarine. Some signature Kayali vanilla. Another one that's just sweet, fun, and feminine. Just smell like a bride. Perfect for a simple but still romantic Valentine's Day, if you ask me. There's something so intoxicating and addictive about this fragrance. It just draws you in and you just want to nuzzle neck and Netflix, okay? Because we love alliteration here. It's just pretty, and considering that this is inspired by a wedding, I highly recommend it for Valentine's Day. And again, this is Kayali's The Wedding Silk Santal. Moving on from the dainty, demure, pink, frilly fragrance recommendations for a second, still relatively new to my collection, is Tom Ford's Fatale. This is one we've been talking about a bunch since we've got into cooler weather, and for Valentine's Day, yes. Fatale, as the name suggests, is a vanilla fragrance, but much unlike the vanilla fragrances that we've talked about today, this is not a girly, super sweet vanilla. While there is a sweetness, a creaminess, even a powderiness, this is perfectly unisex because of some woodiness, some smokiness, some spice. It's just really interesting. It's sophisticated. It's sexy. And you can wear this on a solo dolo. You can wear this on a sexy date night. And in fact, regardless of how you identify, regardless of how your partner identifies, both of y'all can wear this, okay? So again, another one in the lineup for Valentine's Day is Tom Ford's Fatale. Another solid Valentine's Day recommendation, if you ask me, that is no stranger to the channel, is Xerjoff La Capitale. This bottle really does it for me. And do y'all see my dent? The dent is getting really out of control. But this one, as I have been reiterating to you ever since it's gotten cold out, is fruity and playful, but grown and sexy at the same time. Strawberry and peach, but in a really non-synthetic, not candy, childish type of way. There's some caramel, also adding to that sweetness. Oud, leather, saffron, ginger, rose. And it's blended masterfully. No rough edges as far as I'm concerned. It's layered and sophisticated, but it's still powdery and sweet. This is super intoxicating, super addictive. And listen, if you're trying to get gobbled up, gobble me, swallow me, this is one that you absolutely need to get your nose on. Again, this is my fave, Xerjoff La Capitale. Another flirty and youthful but still grown Valentine's Day recommendation is Snif and Monet McMichael's collaboration Rose Era. This is no stranger to the channel. We've definitely talked about this one before. We haven't talked about this one in a while, but I know you see the dent. I've been reaching for this recently, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. It's really fruity and fun, especially in the opening from some pear and some strawberry. They're kind of fresh and clean, not at all super sweet, sticky, synthetic fruits. Not to mention we have that clean laundry accord adding to that freshness. There's some rose, as the name suggests. The saffron mix does really perform and project, enhances that airy freshness while also giving it some weight. Pink is pretty, but still projects, performs, and garners compliments as far as I'm concerned. Definitely one that you can wear with your significant other, especially if you're going a little day. But I think that this is perfect for Valentine's brunch. Such a cute, clean, fruity floral fragrance. I'll make sure I have my link and discount code to try or buy Snif down below in the description box. But a perfect Valentine's Day recommendation, in my opinion, is Monet McMichael and Snif's collaboration Rose Era. Unintentional, but we've had a bit of a run when it comes to vanilla and strawberry and rose. So let's try to shake things up a little bit with this next one. This next one in the lineup is still relatively new to my collection, but has already made a lasting impression with not only me, but with a few of y'all as well. This is absolutely perfect for Valentine's Day. We're gonna get into why in just a second. This is new release from Clean Reserve. This is not going to show up, Alexis, but this is their new release with Cherry. I'll make sure I include a picture. We've talked about this one a few times on the channel. And for those of you who already have this in your collection, you know why this is included in the Valentine's Day lineup. It's all in the name, sweetheart. It's all in the name. Definitely get that bright, tart, but subtly sweet, juicy cherry. There's also some pineapple, adding another layer of fruity juiciness. There's some florals going on in here, some almond enhancing that cherry, if you ask me. Some woody musks, and some fluffy, airy, sweet vanilla. This is perfect for a Valentine's Day nightcap, if you ask me. This is somebody that wants to get ate up after the date, but doesn't necessarily want to be the one to initiate it. You want to play it cool. It's gourmand, but still wearable. So it's not too thick, dense, sweet, heavy to where it's going to be nauseating to you or, you know, whoever you're around. But it's still going to be intoxicating and draw them in and make them want to gobble you up like you deserve. This manages to be sexy and sweet without being super synthetic or sickening, which I greatly appreciate. And it's absolutely perfect for a nightcap, if you ask me. And again, this is Clean Reserves with Cherry. Do y'all see my dent? Girl. Trying to tell you something. I'm trying to learn you something. Now, I don't want to make this video too long. Plus, I've already given you all a few solid Valentine's Day recommendations in my fragrance tray for the month. Of course, if you haven't seen that, I'll leave it linked up top. Regardless, as for me in my house, Valentine's Day won't finna go by without my beloved Amouage Guidance. This is the OG, and stand by. I do have a sample of the 46, so stand by for my thoughts, but the original is never going to miss. I know some people struggle with the opening and with the fragrance overall, but I do not, okay? I do not. Pear and hazelnut, sweet, creamy, sandalwood, vanilla, rose, saffron, spicy, woody, very feminine, but very carnal and very complex. This is not going to be for everybody, and honestly, this is for the pillow princess. This is for the pillow princess, okay? This gets everybody's attention, especially the men folks. This garners compliments, and it lasts for all eternity without having to overspray. You do not have to drench yourself in this in order to get your message across. That message being take me and take me now. Definitely not at all a safe blind buy. I'll make sure I have links and discount codes for samples down below in the description box. But Valentine's Day is not Valentine's Day without mentioning Amouage Guidance. Well, folks, that about wraps up my Lover's Day lineup. Definitely sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you have lined up for Valentine's Day. And if you are interested in trying any of the fragrances that we talked about in today's video, of course, make sure you shop via any available links and or discount codes to try or buy down below in the description box, because it really helps me out. After commenting on this video on your way to watching another video of mine, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, and I'll catch you in the next one. I feel like I'm giving Joan Carol Clayton today. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not coming. I'm not coming to work. If you make it to this portion of the video, just know that I spared you all me going on and on about this fragrance again. But real ones know. What was I saying? Oh, I got to get me some fish oil. Today, Satan. Oh, not today. Or any other day. Oh, it's barking. What else is new? If my concealer is running, it's because your mans decided it was potty time right as I sat down to film. Pray for the dog owners this winter, okay? We are not okay. Cozy. Comfortable in my skin. Cozy with who I am. Comfortable in my skin. Cozy.